Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Cultural Coast. Did you know the Cultural Coast is Inglewood to Anna Maria? Now, I've told you that before. I'm just reminding you. We are here on the Cultural Coast of Florida, the peninsula known as Florida. And the arts are a big deal around here. So that is who we are, Center for Spiritual Living, Cultural Coast. I'm Theresa, and you are lively this morning. Lively, lively. I love it. That's a divine energy I'm feeling right now, right? As you are too. So grateful for that. So grateful. So it's the first Sunday of the month, and on the first Sunday, what do? Slow it down. We slow it down and make sure that we're highlighting a spiritual practice. Often we're highlighting many, right? We're highlighting several. And this morning probably will be no exception to that. But we focus inward intentionally on these first Sundays. And it really is probably my favorite. I really appreciate doing that. I always appreciate doing that here in the beauty that we're immersed in here in the garden too. It's so easy to feel connected, divinely connected and divinely inspired by all that we're surrounded by. So I just absolutely love that. So thanks for being here with me this morning. And I'm going to start by lighting my beautiful candle. And let us just recognize that there is a light within all life that we nurture, that we protect, that we enable, right? So it really shines. So it shines forth from within each one of us. All life has that spark. Creative intelligence, whatever we choose to call that creative presence, power, energy. So let's just tap into that right here and right now. For what I know is as we enter this new month, this month of May, and our theme is from good to great to grand. I'm taking liberty with that and adding to beyond Ananda, to that place of bliss, to that place of joy that cuts through any and every experience and circumstance, anything that we find ourselves feeling like we're between a rock and a hard place. The beyond Ananda. Joy is inherent because that is within. That is what lives within. It is that light. It is that alignment that each and every one of us have within to the divine, to that sacred calling, to the reason for the breath that moves us. This is the higher calling. This is that which animates our bodies, our thoughts, our words, our deeds, our actions. Immerse yourself now. This is the great invitation right here, right now, to make a commitment to that alignment, to make a commitment to that spark of life, to make a commitment to that which called us here this day. Sink in. And as I feel the breeze and I hear the birds, I can't help but know that truly I am immersed in, surrounded by, made of all that. All that. And it behooves me and life itself to keep it tucked in. So I claim this moment for myself and for everyone here in this presence, for everyone at home or wherever you may be, for everyone who tunes in at some other time, for everyone, everywhere, everything, all sentience. This is a holy moment. A holy moment. A moment where I consciously, intentionally align myself with the highest and best truth that I am. That I empower myself with that presence, that love, that unconditional love, that spark, that light within. I know this for myself, I know this for each one of us, that no matter whether it's the music, it's the beauty, it's the meditation, it's the reading, it's just the friends around us, it's the breeze, it's the birds, that this holy moment is a moment of inspiration. It is a moment where we individually and collectively raise our vibration to those highest possibilities. To love, to peace, to living freely and fully expressed. To doing so in the safety of this community and the larger community and the world. I'm so grateful for all life. I'm so grateful for this holy moment. And so I let it do its good and perfect work. I accept it, and so it is.
Thank you for that beautiful opening, Theresa. My first song is from Daniel Nahmad, Get Ready, My Soul. I'm diving in. Diving in, get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
Thank you, Bobby. Get ready. These are magnets. My name is Diana. I've been playing with these a few days. You see, they have poles on them, north and south poles, and when the poles aren't lined up, no matter how much you resist, you can't press them together. But when they're, look, no effort at all, right? And when it was in alignment and in flow, you and I are living magnets. When we're in the flow. I found out this other really cool thing this morning. Did you know this? It's no trick. I mean, it's like, its magnet was doing that. Is that cool? We are, oh, I'm really sorry. It needs to be magnetized. The same energy that is in these magnets is in you and I, right? And when we are bound together, we're stronger because the more magnets are together, the stronger. And the beautiful thing about these magnets is no one ever loses its own energy. It's never consumed. It's only exponentially magnified. And I'm about to tell you some evidence of that. A couple years ago, someone in this room prayed some really powerful prayers over me. We call them spiritual mind treatments. And just last week, the same person prayed another prayer over me. I'm going to get in on here, and that's really, really loud, and you're about to find out why it's really, really loud to me. Last Friday, not just this Friday, the Friday before, I had a session with Rev T, and she prayed a prayer for me around opening and coming into alignment with my truth and who I am and having more confidence and stepping out and being open. At the end of that prayer, I had something happened with my left ear, and it popped. And I even remember saying to her, my ear popped. But it wasn't this ear, it was this ear. When I was 9 years old, I took a pretty severe blow to my right ear, and it stole my hearing from me. Mostly at that time because I didn't really need to hear what was being said in life, right? I needed a little reprieve from some of those words. By being in alignment with truth and being around people who love me, for no reason other than all they know what to do is love. No expectations. Friday night, my ear started gurgling inside, and there was this sounding much like when you lean over after you've had a shower and you have water in your ear. And then it had some little whistles in it. Saturday morning when I woke up and went outside, I was overwhelmed with a cacophony of birds singing. I heard bees buzzing around our garden. I heard squirrels barking. And that night I heard frogs croaking. So I ask you if you believe in miracles. Some people don't. But maybe they've never been deaf for 45 years and suddenly could hear. I love you. And spiritual practice, for me, my favorite, is just that, spiritual mind treatment. Thank you, Ref T, for knowing for who you are.
Wow, thank you, Diane. Thank you, Diana. All right, we're getting ready to go into our meditation. This is the warm up. So no applause required. Just get into the groove, and Theresa will talk to you after this. Jack Fowler's song about in the silence. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence I find God. I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence I find God, find myself. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence I find love. I find myself.
Once upon a time, there was no electric. Well, there was electricity. It existed, but we didn't know it. And until we knew it, couldn't harness it, we remained in the dark. And then we learned. about electricity. And we could plug in a lamp and have light. Now we can go into a room and clap our hands and have light. We can walk into a room and say, Alexa, give me Raspberry Beret by Prince. And we can be singing and dancing and rejoicing in an instant. Because we have an awareness of and an ability to use energy, creative intelligence. And if you read my little blog on Thursday in the newsletter, you saw that I was alluding to a story that I had been thinking about. And I had been thinking about this story, and I alluded to it last week. I was thinking about you, the beauty in this community, the beauty within each individual, that there's enough light, there's enough energy within each one of us to change our lives, to illuminate the darkness, to illuminate any place where you go, and to attract others, and to heal, and to bless. You are that one. Each one here is that one, right? And so I was thinking about this story, and I had been given this book just hours before. So I went in and I made dinner and I opened the book and I read the prologue. Once upon a time, there was a monastery deep in the forest. I know some of you know this story very well. It was full of monks. They were full of joy. That joy was contagious, and people traveled far and wide to visit. The story goes on to tell how that vibrancy, that light, that energy, so brilliant, created an entire community around it. Young people came, families came and picnicked on the property. It was full of life. And then something began to shift. Doubt crept in. Confusion, worry, chaos, blame, shame, guilt. And little by little, the monastery was dying out. People no longer came and picnicked. Young people weren't attracted to it anymore. There was infighting. Nobody was showing up doing their best when it came to their duties in this monastery of monks. And so the Grand Poobah, the head monk, went off to seek guidance from the wise man, his friend, his childhood friend, the hermit in the cave. And the hermit told him, the one is amongst you. That Messiah is at the monastery. I cannot tell you who it is, but he's there, the one. And so he went back with this information and shared it, and little by little, they're starting to show more reverence for one another. They're no longer having that tone of voice. Yeah, they're no longer suspicious. They're no longer doubting. They're no longer pointing fingers. Yeah, the whole vibe's raising, right? You see it, you feel it, the whole vibe is raising. Because it could be me, it could be you, it could be you. Who is it? Who is the Messiah in here? Who is it? We want to tap in and tune into that on a regular basis. Feel that energy. It is a skill to raise your vibration. That's all it is. All it takes is a practice. It doesn't take you being anything more than what you already are, what you already possess. It's already within you, everything you need. And when you tune in and tap into that unique brilliance, that light, that sacredness, we cannot help but affect everyone and everything around us. It is the way life works. It is simply the way life works. So we first need that awareness. Yes, we need that awareness. Second, we make a choice. Ernest Holmes said, we cannot live a lifeless choice. Every day, every moment, every second, there is choice. Every day, every moment, every second is an opportunity for a holy moment. This moment, as I opened with, is a holy moment. It is your opportunity for a holy moment. Matthew Kelly writes that a holy moment is a single moment in which you open yourself to God. It doesn't matter what you call it. Energy, source, spirit, creative intelligence, the one. You make yourself available to it. And you set aside personal preference and self-interest, and for one moment, you do what you prayerfully believe God is calling you to do. It's a holy moment. And any moment can be a holy moment or an unholy moment. When we remember, when we're aligned like the magnet, when we're polarized, when we're in that, it is a holy moment. It's an absolute holy moment. And so that is our work. That is our work every day. That is our focus this month, again, to go from that good to great to grand to beyond Ananda. To be in that place of complete joy no matter what's going on. To rise above. To stay in the midst and feel divine presence. These are evolutionary states of consciousness. They're evolutionary states of being, as you will read in Dennis Merritt Jones's article that's in this month's magazine. And this is my personal truth, that things like thinking about the story and then opening the book and seeing the story happen. I had no idea what Diana was going to share this morning. I never do. Did you catch the connections with Bobby's song? That veil is so thin. It is so thin. And when we practice, and when we know this, and when we walk in holy moments, we experience it, don't we? Wow. I hope everybody has God bumps right now. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So let's drop into that wow right now. Because also, evolutionary, next step, what we're becoming individually, collectively. Kelly tells us the next great wave of progress will be the fruit of our compassion, generosity, love, patience, kindness, discipline, gentleness, forgiveness, empathy, and friendship. It is not technology that is our growing edge. It is not economics. It is not innovation. It is not politics. I was listening to NPR on the way in. Our young people demonstrating the great wave that we possess, that we desperately need, is only achieved in these holy moments of love, of peace, of recognizing our connection with the One. So I'd ask you to look around. Just look around. At home, look around. Look at this beauty. Feel into this beauty that we are surrounded by. If you're at home, look in where you are. See all the beauty surrounding you, all the things that you love. Feel that energy. Feel that energy now. I love that you have your shoes off. Feel that energy now. Allow it to connect with you and you with it. Maybe put your hand on your heart now as we begin and feel that resonance. Drop from the head to the heart and feel the beauty. And now think of someone that you love or something that you love. Something that naturally raises your vibe, something that you feel so aligned with, so connected to, so at peace with. Feel into that. And then thank yourself for showing up today, for making yourself available to a holy moment. And so let us breathe these three in. Let us breathe in together a deep breath of beauty. Breathe in beauty. Breathe in that awareness of the life that we live in, that we are surrounded by. Its graciousness, its givingness, its beauty. Breathe that in. Feel it deeply. And let us breathe in together that unconditioned love that, of course, we are immersed in, surrounded by that which we see in our own lives, the evidence of. Breathe that in. Connect with it. Breathe it out. We are immersed in this unconditioned love. And now let us breathe in gratitude. Gratitude for ourselves. Gratitude for our own lives. Breathe that in. Feel it. Lean in. Allowing the beauty, the love, and the gratitude that is here within to magnify, to multiply, to become the holy moment. I invite you to fall into that abyss of love, the beauty, with gratitude, with abandon. Opening ourselves deeply, making yourself available to the holy moment of now. Without control, without making, see if you can set aside preference and allow, being open and allow. The holy moment invites a deeper listening. The holy moment invites a release of anything that would stand in the way of unconditioned love, of Spirit's presence. Let us release everything known and unknown that would stand in the way. Feel the release come with ease and grace, with blessings. This is a holy moment of healing. A holy moment of grace. Continue to lean in, to fall in, to align with the holy moment. Let us now intentionally, consciously, individually and collectively raise our vibe to that highest ideal of love, of unconditioned love, knowing that unconditional love is indeed a quality of Spirit. And that there is absolutely nothing that needs to be done to earn love. Love is here now, freely given. And as we cultivate love for self and for others, we vibrate at the frequency of love. See if you can feel that energetically in your body, mind, spirit now. Feel into the vibration of love, rising within, intentionally spreading love throughout our being and into this community and beyond Ananda through kindness, compassion, and empathy for the world, for all beings, everywhere. Just as we know love is a quality of Spirit, we know too the peace is a quality of Spirit. And so claim that peace that is already within, that it activates and animates our lives with great poise, with a sense of connection and calmness, a centeredness in peace, because it resides within us and we do nothing to achieve it or reach it. We simply allow it. So drawing that peace up from within into the awareness, mind, body, spirit. Feel the vibration of peace, of calm, of poise. And know with me that we bring peace to the conditions and circumstances to our lives. And each one of us individually and us collectively now are that healing presence of peace in the world. Feel that. Lean into that. Imagine that. And as we vibrate at the frequency of love and vibrate at the frequency of peace and become that healing presence in the world, we radiate, we shine, we expand, we grow, we evolve into that which we are here to be. I am so grateful for this knowing. So grateful for the peace and the love here now. Grateful for this holy moment. Grateful for the power in the silence.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God, I find myself. I find God, I find myself.
Thank you, Reverend Theresa and Bobby, for that beautiful meditation. It truly was beautiful. My name is Jim Grove. I'm a licensed spiritual practitioner here at the center. And now is another holy moment for us. It's our time of giving back to our source of good, which is the center, our financial giving back. And I invite you to consciously do that with me now, to know that what you're giving is going forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper, and the divine flow returns it to you, multiplied abundantly. And if you would repeat this affirmation after me: I give thanks,
I give thanks
that I may share,
that I may share
of my good
my good,
my love,
my love,
and my support.
my support.
And so it is. Bobby?
Thank you, Jim. Let's sing together. I receive the gift of life and pass it on. I receive the gift of love and pass it on. I receive the gift of joy and pass it on. I receive all good and pass it on. I receive the gift of life and pass it on. I receive the gift of love and pass it on. I receive the gift of joy and pass it on. I receive all good and pass it on.
I'm going to jump in for a moment before Jim starts the announcements, because we have a very special announcement to make. You know, we do share periodically that we tithe 10% of the offerings that come in, and we do that on a quarterly basis. And as you know, Fogartyville, Also Youth, Streets of Paradise, and Second Heart Homes have continued to be our mainstays, right? And occasionally we throw some assistance elsewhere, right? And so Fogartyville was our first quarter tithe recipient, and I attended yesterday a beautiful Pride celebration there. It was just fabulous. But 2 weekends ago, we had the Earth Shine, our 2024 Earth Shine. And as you knew, we were benefiting the Sacred Garden that grew out of our community, right? And so that was, ticket sales were going to the gardens. So I'd like Pam, where are you, Pam? I know you're right there. Pam, you want to come up? Come up and get this. So this is our gift to the Sacred Garden, and I know that they have great dreams. I've heard that they want to expand their irrigation and expand the garden. David's really hot on wanting to feed people. So we're very grateful to be able to give you this check for $1,825. Well, thank you. You know, this small and mighty group of people show us how to be committed in community. Yes, that is what they do. They are so committed to each other, to community, to good, great, and beyond Ananda. I mean, I love you all, and I'm proud of you, and I'm so happy we got to play out there. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pam and Reverend Theresa. It was a great event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For all of you that were there, it really was. So I have a few announcements for you this morning. Next Sunday, not only is Mother's Day, but there will also be a workshop here after the service given by Satya Winkleman. It is entitled Butterfly Teachings, Metamorphosis to Consciousness. And it's going to be a wonderful workshop, and I hope that you're all planning to be here. There's more information on the table at the entranceway, and we are to bring a lunch and a love offering, and we'll start right after we eat next Sunday after the service. So please plan on being here for that. Also, we have our newsletter that comes out every Thursday or Friday by email. If you're not receiving that, please sign up for it online on our website at cslculturalcoast.org or on our Facebook page, or you can sign up for it on the table at the entranceway as well. And you'll be kept informed about what's going on here at the center, about workshops and classes, what the message is going to be this coming Sunday, and the musicians, all of that sort of thing. So please take advantage of that. Also, we do have the Spiritual Living Circle that meets every Wednesday, and that is from 7 to 8 p.m. via Zoom. and we discuss an article from the current month's Science of Mind magazine. So if you're interested in joining our group and having a wonderful time together as community and growing spiritually in the process, please see me or sign up for it on the table over there at the entranceway as well. And prayer is a very important aspect of Science of Mind teachings, and we call it spiritual mind treatment, as Diana referred to it earlier today. And I am your practitioner of the day, so if you would like one-on-one prayer support after the service, please meet me at the screen over to my right. You can also know that you will be kept in positive affirmative prayer if you put a prayer request in the basket there as well. And then we have an email address where you can email your prayer request. It's prayer@cslculturalcoast.org. And just know that our spiritual practitioners will keep you in positive affirmative prayer for the coming week. And please stick around afterwards for refreshments, coffee, tea, and conversation. We hope that you will do that. And so now, Bobby, if you will come up and do our closing.
All right, thank you, Jim. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for an amazing vibe. Ooh. I'm finishing up with a song called Radiate. I want you all to keep radiating. This is one Jack Johnson, I think, wrote for his son, but we can aim it at ourselves and radiate it. You walk into the world you make. You lose yourself, but you find your way. Gonna watch you radiate, 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 radiate. We turn so slow, I know it's hard to wait. Take your time, you know it's yours to take. I'm gonna watch you radiate, 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 radiate. These rocks, they hold heat. Pools of water cool your feet. As you walk, you believe every part of the dream. I see you lost in what you create. All of time in one single day. You take it and you radiate, 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 radiate. Follow your hands as they build, as they shape, as they follow your mind, and it grows like a wave. Take it and you radiate, radiate. Take it and you radiate, radiate. These rocks, they hold heat. Pools of water cool your feet. As you walk, you believe every part of the dream. Take it and you radiate, radiate. Take it and you radiate, radiate. Take it and you radiate. All right. Have a great week, everybody.